Hello students, this is our third lecture of the marginal costing. So let's start the practical number 13. The following information is available to the Kalyan Limited for the year 2011. The sales of the 1/1/2011 to 30th June 2011, then 1/7/2011 to 30th December 2011. That means the 6 months of the sales is given. Total cost is given 54,000 and 62,000. Here the bifurcation of the fixed asset and the variable expense and fixed asset are not given. There is no change in the selling price, and the variable expense and the fixed expense are paid equally for the whole year, but the ratio is given, it's equally. Calculate the whole year 2011 profit volume ratio, fixed expense, BEP in sale, and margin of safety. So let's start the practical number 13. First 6 months sales and total cost is given. So first 6 month and second 6 month. 2011 sales 60,000, 70,000, then 54,000 and 62,000. First we have to find out the PV ratio. What is the formula of the PV ratio? PV ratio is equals to contribution divided by sales into 100. But here we don't have a variable cost, so we can deduct from the sales. So there is a new formula for the PV ratio when the variable cost and fixed cost bifurcation is not given. So new formula would be profit volume ratio is equals to change in profit divided by change in sales. So new PV ratio formula is change in profit divided by change in sales, where the bifurcation of the variable cost and fixed cost is not given. We cannot find out the contribution. Then and only then you can use this formula. Now we have to find out the change in profit. So in this year we have to find out the each month's profit. So 6th month profit, first 6 month profit and another 6 month profit. We know sales minus total cost, we get the profit. So 60 minus 54, 60 minus 54, it will come 6,000. And sales minus total cost, 70,000 minus 62,000, it will come 8,000. Now change in profit, what will be the change in profit? Change in profit is equals to 8,000 minus 6,000, 2,000. Divide by change in sales, 70,000 minus 6,000, 60,000, it is 10,000. Into 100 into 100. So 2,000 divided by 10,000 into 100. 2,000 divided by 10,000 into 100. It will come 20%. So PV ratio is equals to 20%, right? Now we have to find out the fixed expense. So total sales is given 60,000 and PV ratio means contribution divided by sales into 100. So on the basis of the PV ratio we can find out the contribution, right? So PV ratio is 20%, so 60,000's 20%, 12,000. It is the PV ratio, contribution. right? Then we have to deduct the fixed cost and then we will get the profit. For the first 6 months, profit is 6,000 rupees. For the first 6 months, profit is 6,000 rupees. So here profit will come 6,000 rupees. So what would be the fixed cost? 12,000 minus 6,000. It will come 6,000. It is a fixed cost. So we have to find out the fixed expense. There is a fixed expense. Fixed cost is equals to 6,000. And it is a fixed cost that even in the next 6 months it will not change. For the second year, for second 6 months it will remain same. Fixed cost would be 6,000. Now we have to find out the BEP, break even point. Fixed cost divided by PV ratio. Fixed cost is 6,000 divided by 20%. It will come 30,000. Sorry. Here, fixed cost. We have to consider a fixed cost of the total year, right? So we have to find out the BEP for the whole year. BEP for the whole year. And we have the 6,000 fixed cost for the first 6 months only. So 6,000 plus 6,000. The fixed cost will be 12,000. So fixed cost is equals to 6,000 for first 6 months and another 6,000 for second 6 months. So it will come 12,000. So now BEP would be fixed cost 12,000 divided by 20% of the PV ratio. So 12,000 divided by 20%. It will come 60,000. So BEP will come 60,000 in rupees. Now we have to find out the margin of safety. Actual sales divided by sales at BEP. Actual sales minus sales at BEP. Actual sales for the whole year. So first 6 months is 60,000 and second 6 months it is 70,000. It will come 1,30,000. Sales at BEP is equals to 60,000 for the whole year. Then the margin of safety come 70,000 rupees. Margin of safety came 70,000 rupees. Understood? Now we are solving the practical number 14. The following information is obtained from the records of the Purvi Limited month February 2012, March 2012. Sales in units 600, 800. Profit in a plus or loss in a minus. So in the February there is a loss of the 1200 rupees and the March there is a profit of the 8,400. The selling price per unit is rupees 120. From the above data, find out the fixed overhead, sales at a BEP in units and sales to earn the profit of rupees 24,000 in units. So let's find out. Here the 2 months of the information is given, February and March. February, the profit in the February there is a 1,200, there is a loss, and then the March 8,400 profit. Now again here the fixed cost and variable cost bifurcation is not given. So for the PV ratio we have to going to use the formula PV ratio is equals to change in profit divided by change in sales. What is the change in profit? But here it's a loss. Carefully understand, in the February there is a loss. So 8,400 minus loss of rupees 1200. So we write it down like this: 8,400 minus loss of rupees 1200. So minus will become plus. So 8,400 plus 1200, it will come 9,600. Understood? So change in profit will come 9,600. Divide by change in sales. In the February there is a 600 and the March 800. The sales in units difference is 200, right? 8,000 minus 6,000, it will come, 800 minus 600, it will come 200 into selling price 120, 24,000. Into 100. So 9,600 divided by 24,000 into 100. It will come 40%. PV ratio come 40%. On the basis of the PV ratio, we are going to find out the fixed overhead and BEP. Now first we have to find out the fixed expense. February's 2012 sales is given 600 units into 120. It will come 600 into 120. It will come 72,000. Minus variable cost. We don't have variable cost. So on the basis of the PV ratio, we can find out the contribution. Yes, 72,000, 40%. It will come 28,800. Right? Then minus fixed cost, and then we will get profit or loss. But in February 2012, we have a loss of rupees 1200. We have a loss of rupees 1200, right? So we have to find out the contribution minus fixed cost is equals to loss of rupees 1200. So how can we find out the fixed cost? We have added back to the 28,800. 28,800 plus 1200. The fixed cost come 30,000. Fixed cost came 30,000, right? So fixed cost is equals to 30,000. Right? On the basis of the fixed expense, we can find out the BEP. So first fixed expense, second BEP in units. So first we have find it out on the basis of the BEP in the units, BEP in the rupee, and then we will convert into the units, just because we don't have a contribution per unit amount. So fixed cost divided by PV ratio. Fixed cost is equals to 30,000, PV ratio is equals to 40%. The BEP is equals to 75,000. BEP, but it is in rupee. We have to find out the BEP in units. So BEP in units is equals to 75,000 divided by selling price. Selling price is 120. 625 units. BEP is equals to 625 units. Now, third, to earn a profit of rupees 24,000. So necessary sales is equals to fixed cost plus profit divided by PV ratio. So fixed cost is 30,000. Profit we have to earn 24,000, and PV ratio is equals to 40%. So answer will come 30,000 plus 24,000 divided by 40%. It will come 1,35,000. But it is in rupees. We have to find out in the units. So 1,35,000 divided by selling price 120. 1125 units. Understood? Fixed expense, BEP in rupees as well as BEP in units, then necessary sales in rupees and necessary sales in units also. Now we are solving the practical number 15. The following information is related to a business unit. January 1st and 2nd week sales and profit, both the weeks, first and second week, including total 96,500 and profit of rupees 20,000 is given. The second week sales and a profit 12,500 and 5,000 respectively are less than the first week. What is given? The 12,500 and 5,000 sales and profit are comparatively less than the first week, right? So find out the BEP, and if the loss incurred of rupees 300 in a third year, what should be the sales of that week? So what is given? Sales, profit, total sales of the 2 weeks is given 96,500 and 22,000 profit is given. Individually, the first week and second week profit and sales is not given. There is only information one is given, that is in the second week 12,500 in sales and the 5,000 sales are respectively less than the first week. That means change is given. Are you getting me? The difference between the first week and second week is on the basis of the first week, second week's 12,500 in sales and 5,000 in the profit are less than. That means the difference is given. So we can find out the PV ratio, change in profit divided by change in sales. So 5,000 in profit, 12,500 in a sales. So 5,000 divided by 12,500 into 100, it will come 40%. PV ratio come 40%. Now we have to find out the BEP. For finding out the BEP, we need a fixed cost, right? So let's find out the bifurcation of the fixed cost and on the basis of PV ratio. For finding out the fixed cost, we need to have a sales of the first week as well as second week individually, but we have the total sales and only difference, right? So let's assume, suppose first week sale is equals to X. First week sales is equals to X. Then X plus, in the second week there is a 12,500 less from the first week. Here what is telling that in the second week the 12,500 sales is less than the first week. That means obvious X minus 12,500. What would be the amount would be? In the second week 12,500 would be less than the first week, right? So it's a first week profit, sales, and second week sales is equals to total sales. Total sales is 96,500, right? So first week we have to suppose X, then it is 12,500 less, so we have deduct from the first sales 12,500. Total sale is 96,500. So what we get, x plus x minus 12,500 is equals to 96,500. It is a minus. When it's come this side, it will in a plus. X plus x, 2x is equals to 1,09,000. Then x is equals to 1,900 divided by 2. X is equals to 54,500. So first week sale, what we have assumed for the x, we have assumed that first week sales is equals to 54,500. So now on the basis of the first week sales, we can find it out the fixed expense, right? So first week sales is equals to 54,500 minus variable cost. We don't have a variable cost, but we have a PV ratio. So on the basis of the, we can find out the contribution. So 54,500 into 40%. The contribution comes 21,800. Now minus fixed cost, we have don't fixed cost, and then we can find it out the profit. But here the individual week's profit is not given. So let's find out the profit first. So let's assume, suppose first week profit is equals to x. X plus what is given, the profit of the second week is a less than 5,000 than the first week. So x minus 5,000 is equals to total profit. First week profit, second week profit is equals to total profit. Total profit is 22,000. So x plus x minus 5,000 is equals to 22,000. So 2x is equals to 27,000. So x is equals to 27,000 divided by 2. It will come 13,500. So first week profit we have to find it 13,500. So we put here profit 13,500. So we can find it out the fixed expense. So we can find out the fixed rate. 21,800 minus 13,500. It will come 8,300 fixed cost. 8,300 fixed cost. So on the basis of the fixed cost, we can find it out the BB. So break even point is equals to fixed cost divided by PV ratio. Fixed cost is 8,300 divided by 40%. PV ratio 300 divided by 40%. It will come 20,750. It will come 20,750. Now second thing we have to find out, if the loss incurred 300 in a third week, what should be the sales of that week? So we have to find out the sales when the loss is 300 rupees. So necessary sales is equals to fixed cost minus loss divided by PV ratio. Fixed cost is 8,300 minus loss 300 divided by 40% PV ratio. So 8,000 divided by 40%. Sales will be rupees 20,000. Sales will be 20,000. Understood? Now we are solving the practical number 27th B. From the following information available from the Suman Lal Limited, fixed cost 16,000 is given, sales of the 2 years 2004-5 and 5-6 is given, profit of the year 2005 and 6 is more by 5,060% as compared to the 2004. That means difference of the profit 5,60,000 is given. Calculate BEP, profit at the sale of the 90 lakh. If there is a reduction in the selling price by 30% in the year 2006-7 and the company wants to maintain the profit as same for the 2005 and 6, what will be the required sales volume and the portable profit when the margin of safety is 70 lakh, right? So let's find out the practical number 17. Here first we have to find it out the break even point. For the break even point we need to find out the PV ratio. So in the majority of the sum first thing to find out is PV ratio. So PV ratio, change in profit is given, change in profit divided by change in sales. So change in profit 5,60,000 is given. Change in sales for the 2004-5 and 5-6, 77,50,000 minus 60 lakh. It will come 17,50,000. So 5,60,000 divided by 17,50,000 into 100. It will come 32%. So PV ratio come 32%. Fixed cost is given. So on the basis of that we can find it out. The first element BEP is equals to first fixed cost divided by PV ratio. Fixed cost is equals to 16 lakh divided by 32%. It will come, the BEP is 50 lakh. BEP came at a 50 lakh, right? Now the second thing, profit at a sale of rupees 90 lakh. Second, sales is given 90 lakh and we have to find out the profit. Minus variable cost, we don't have a variable cost, but on the basis of the PV ratio we can find out the contribution. So contribution is 30,000. So 90 lakh into 32%, it will come 28,80,000 minus fixed cost. Fixed cost is 16 lakh. It will come, profit will come 12,80,000. So profit will come 12,80,000 when the sales is 90 lakh. Then a third thing we have to find out is there is a reduction in the selling price by 30% in the year 2006-7 and company wants to maintain the same profit of the year 2005 and 6. So first we have to find out the current 2005-6 current profit that we have to maintain, and then we will reduce the selling price by 30%, right? So first we have to find out the current level profit. That means 2005-6 profit. So for the 2005-6 sales is equals to 77,50,000 minus variable cost, and then we will get a contribution. But on the basis of the PV ratio 32%, we can find it out the contribution. So 77,50,000 into 32%, it will come 24,80,000 minus fixed cost 16 lakh current level profit is equals to 24,80,000 minus 16. It will come 8,80,000. So we have to maintain the profit of rupees 8,80,000, but we are going to reduce the selling price by 30%. When the selling price is reduced by 30%, let's suppose selling price is equals to 100, then we have to decrease the 30%, so it will come 30. Now new selling price is equals to 70 rupees. So the new selling price is equals to 70, but in the variable cost nothing change is given, right? So minus variable cost is 32%. PV ratio would be 32%. So 100 minus 32. Previous year's variable cost remains same, so it will come 68. So contribution will come 70 minus 68. It will come 2. How it will variable cost 68 came? Just because the nothing new change in given, all remains same, only the selling price will decrease. So in the previous calculation we have find it out that a 32% is equals to PV ratio. So it's a 100 minus 32. We get remaining amount as a variable cost, right? Just like this. Sales minus variable cost, then we will get a contribution. But in the 100, after deducting contribution, we will get the variable cost, right? So in the same way, 68 came from 100 minus 32. We get 68 rupees. The new contribution is 2 rupees. So new PV ratio is equals to contribution divided by sales into 100. So 2 by 70 into 100. So 2 by 70 into 100, it will come 2.86%. So new PV ratio after decreasing the 30% selling price, PV ratio is equals to 2.86. Now we have to maintain the profit of rupees 8,80,000. So necessary sales is equals to fixed cost plus profit divided by PV ratio. New PV ratio, mention that fixed cost is equals to 16 lakh, profit maintained is 8,80,000 divided by PV ratio 2.86%. So 16 lakh plus 8,80,000 divided by 2.86%. It will come 8,67,000. Sorry, there is a mistake. 16 lakh plus 8,80,000 divided by 2.857%. It will come 8,68,432, but we will round it off in the 8,68,000 rupees. Right? This is the necessary sales to maintain the profit of rupees 8,80,000. Now the fourth point, we have to find out the margin of safety at a 70,000 rupees. Sorry, 70 lakh. Profit when the margin of safety is 70 lakh is given into PV ratio 32%. So it will come 70 lakh into 32%. It will come 22,40,000. Simple enough. For the practice work, you have to do a 16A, 17A, 19A, 25A, 26A, 36A and 38A. Thank you.